Welcome back to another great episode of Careful Boys, where we are hearing from one of our fellow Careful Boys in the JK DMs. Say hello to Squid. Hi, Squid.
Hi, Squid.
He had a really good question. He was like, man, I've heard so many bad fan interactions from you guys and how they don't go so well, but just to put a positive spin on things, what are some of the best fan interactions you guys have ever had?
Wait, we have had bad fan interactions?
Not that bad.
No, not really.
Yeah, I mean, there's like weirdos sometimes,
There was like a weirdo, and we fixed it.
yeah. But I mean,
I don't think they know about that one, though.
Oh, well.
My favorite ones are the personal ones. Like they'll come up to me and they go, hey, this is like the time in my life, whether in college or whatever, this is when I came across your content. This is how like this content affected me, and then we have like a conversation about it. Like to me, that's like the best. Where it's just like
Just a normal human conversation, huh? Yeah.
Like there's like some crazy fandom or whatever. It's like how you would connect with any one of your friends. You know, like, oh, you know, like, yeah, everyone always makes fun of me about this TV show. I like this. And they're like, oh, you like that TV show too? And boom, there's that instant connection. I like that. Like
the coolest thing I think is like, well, I don't even know, I wouldn't even consider them fans, but like a lot, we were like iconic, you know, high school memories, like, because it was just like us and Wong Fu and a couple of other YouTubers in the Asian community, right? So like, they've watched our video, but what I call them fans, I don't know, like they watched it in passing. But the coolest I think is that now everyone is of an age that's like a working professional. So I would run into them in a professional setting and immediately like it turns unprofessional. You know what I mean? Like you're like in a boardroom or like a Zoom call and then you're just like, wait a minute, you look familiar. Oh my God, are you JK? You know, and then like, we're just
are you the mother Joe?
We're like in an investor meeting or like whatever. But the coolest thing though is it breaks the ice to where like, you know how like formal corporate meetings are?
Yeah.
With the jargon and bullshit?
Small talky bullshit.
Boom, it goes out.
Oh, that's
and then immediately like, there's this level of trust of like,
Familiarity.
yeah, there's no like, hey, I'm gonna get one on you. I'm gonna get the best fucking prices, this and that. It's more like, oh shit, hey, let me hook you up with this and this and this. And then we just immediately go into doing business. So I'm like, that's the coolest fan interaction where it just breaks the ice so quickly. And then it's like that whole like, you know, that weird like stranger, is this guy safe phase? Yes. It goes away immediately.
Yeah.
And then we're like, a lot of the people that I'm working with now are people who either watched it once or they watched it religiously, but they don't give me the weird fan vibes. They just, you know. Yeah.
Or it's not even like they're hooking you up, it's like you guys just hook up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those are pretty sick.
Yeah.
Those are good fans.
Those are good
fans. I was at a car dealership in Vegas recently, just taking like Nikki's car in because I don't have a car because I'm a fucking loser. Sold my car for crypto.
Because you're a fucking legend.
Because I'm a loser.
Legend.
I don't have a car. But
you're a
I was
loser.
taking my wife's car in, right? And then as I was thank you. As I was getting it, like as I was paying or whatever, this guy's like, "Oh shit, you're Steve. You're from JK." He's like, "Dude, I've been watching you guys forever. Holy shit." He's like, "You live in Vegas?" I'm like, "You haven't been watching us that fucking long, but it's fine." But then he's like, "Next time, let me take some off the bill for you." And I'm like,
Wow.
"I'm like, but you could have done it right now."
next time.
Could have done it right now.
That is honestly like the really, really fucking sickest quick surprise because it's not just like love, it's like a little bit of product too, you know what I mean? Like anytime like maybe like a server or somebody's waiting you or somebody's working at a shop and like gives you a discount, hooks you up with the free dessert or whatever, it's purely a gift. You didn't do shit in that moment. You didn't even exchange the photo, they just chose to
You
do
didn't even
something.
promote them, nothing.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Romeo in Vegas, because every time we take like Gio's car in, like for oil change or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. I'm like, and then, oh, what are you gonna do, stay here? I'm like, no, I'm just grab an Uber. He goes, you don't gotta grab an Uber. And they'll get us like the most expensive car on the lot. I'm like, just take this as a loaner. I'm like, oh, shit. Because it's like twice as expensive as Gio's car. We're like, oh my God, but it's so tight though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that's like the coolest. It makes me feel so VIP. Like you'll be eating, and then I'll be like, "Oh, check please," and they're like, "It's been covered." I'm like, "By who?" And it's like, "By that man." And then it's like a cook just waving, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" this is amazing. I mean, I just eat here because I'm a regular. I love eating this stuff. And then they'll be like, oh, I've been watching you since a kid, man, and this and that. And I'll go in back, I'll fucking shake all the fucking hands of all the cooks, and I'm like, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll always leave a tip because it's just, I'm so thankful, right? But like the surprises like that, I'm just like, damn, you guys are willing to give me shit, and I don't even know who the fuck you are. That's the.
I want to emphasize, I don't know you. I don't know you.
I don't even know you, bro.
I was at the Vegas buffet, waiting in line with. It was like gonna be a 2-hour wait or some shit with Nikki, and then this guy comes up. He's like, "Hey, Steve, fucking been watching you a long time, dude." He's like, and he like took me all the way to the front, just walked me right in.
Fucking VIP.
Sick. Wow. And I was like, I don't want to cause a stampede. Don't make a big fucking. I was like, I pulled my hat down extra tight. Yeah, make sure my sunglasses on.
Have you guys ever been to Anaheim Packing?
Yes. Yeah.
Anaheim Packing on the upper level. There's these two restaurants that kind of are facing each other. There's a Japanese hand roll sushi place. Right across from that, there's the boba place. Like probably the only boba place in that whole like district thing. Both sides have people that work the counter that are JK viewers.
Oh, wow. That's tight.
And every time I go, like the dude won't let me pay for any of the boba. Always a really cool guy. The girl that works on the other side, super cool too.
Have you thought about going in and be like, I'll get 700 orders of boba? Just stretch the moss. Stretch that mozzarella.
See how long you can stretch it.
Oh, shout outs to T-Brick too. T-Brick on Garvey.
Shut up.
Yeah, every time I go
love
there,
T-Brick.
I
I've
go
been
there
there
maybe
since I was
like
a kid.
once every couple of months to buy boba for my mom. And every time I come in, he was always like I'll phone in a phone order, so I don't want to wait. And then he'll tell me to order, but then once he sees me come in, he goes, "Oh, that's on us."
Oh, shut up.
Wow.
You know
that's
what,
cool.
though?
Don't work for us. They're barbell frames, though. Yeah, that's not.
On the
that's not
flip
JK.
side,
That's not
For
JK.
boba, what the hell are you talking about?
Segregated, segregated.
I actually get
I can read the signs, dude.
I get uncomfortable when they keep doing it. Cause like there's places that I actually love eating at,
Yeah.
but then since I never pay when I'm there,
Just take us then. You'll feel more comfortable.
I don't want to go anymore. Cause like
They
it
give you
just
too much shit?
no, it just feels like okay for me I'm like if it's the first time, right? And then it's like, hey, what's up? Oh, thanks, cool. Next time I come back, I want to pay. And then I don't want special treatment. And then I'll hook them up. I'll do a video, all that stuff. But I actually like the food and I want to go regularly.
Yeah.
But if I go and every fucking time they're giving me a spread of a fucking Prince and not like letting me pay, I'm just like,
You can't go back.
I feel like a freeloader at that point that just goes for free meals every
you
single
just gotta
time.
make it mutual, right? Every single time you're like, hey, I'm back.
But I don't want to work. I just want to fucking eat. You know?
It's working.
I'd rather pay.
Oh God! Oh! Why couldn't I have been an oil rig worker?
I should have worked in the coal mines.
A cobalt miner?
I want to work on a deep sea oil rig.
I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys a really cool fan hookup, like one of the coolest I ever had. And just know that after I tell you this, there's one that's even fucking better than this.
Then why don't you tell us the other one?
Yeah, tell us the other one
Because
first.
I want to tell you.
Build it up, build it up.
Scale it.
Okay.
So I was flying to Singapore 2006,
Oh shit.
and then
has to be airline based?
the freaking flight attendant dude knew me from So You Think You Can Dance, and he's like, "Hey, I voted for you."
No way.
I was like, "No way, that's so cool, thanks, man." And he goes, "You're first class now."
What?
Put me in fucking first class.
What the fuck?
What?
They have the power to do that?
Yeah, because there's no one in the seat. They could just let you go
Oh, that's so sick.
Fuck,
there. All the
dude.
way to Singapore,
Did
dude.
you start ordering like a madman?
I didn't even know you could order. I was just happy to sit there.
Yeah.
I've never had that.
Seat reclines.
That's the difference of like
That's
money.
peak, bro.
Yeah, so
That's peak level.
I thought that's the best that it could possibly get.
Yeah, that's pretty
The closest I got to that was me getting off of a flight after sitting economy the whole time, and then the guy was like, "This is right after my bodybuilding show." He was like, "Good job at your show," and I walked off. Yeah, I was like, "Cool, thanks, man."
We have the same story.
Same.
So the thing that's better than that.
Yeah, escalate.
This is way better than that. So this was in like 2000. I want to say. Well, I better be careful about what year this is. Basically, it's during when I was touring with LMFAO.
Is it when we were still allowed to say FAG or not?
There's we had a residency. We had a residency at Marquee in Vegas, so we'd have to go there every month and do this one party. This one night, there's this one this one girl came up with there's like these 3 girls, and they were all excited about this one of their friends like meeting me, and they were like, oh, talk to him. I was like, oh, cool, okay. She was like banging, like I can say that now. I'll get in trouble for it, but it's worth saying.
How big were the titties? Show us how big those titties.
Why would you get in trouble for saying she's banging?
It's not nice to do, but I have to admit the truth. She was banging, and she came up to me, and she was talking to me like really like I was like, what are you saying? And then she just starts making out with me, like without any context, and then
You don't need it.
and then she whispers in my ear and goes, "We were Zanga friends."
No way.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Yeah, I remember saying
Of
that.
course I don't know what that
It's like pre-Tumblr, right?
Zanga was one of the oldest like social media things, but it was mainly for like journalistic stuff. It was like a Tumblr word.
And the best
it
thing
was
is
like
you can fucking
blogs.
put music on it, so when people read your shit, they can have your soundtrack.
The whole vibe.
It's like pre-MySpace too, right?
And I guess like back when we were like kids, back when we were like 17 or 16, like we were buddies on Zanga, and we would just write each other.
She missed you so hard.
Oh, you were like pen pal kind of.
Yeah. Like she was on my buddy list. Like we were on and we would just read each other's shit all the time. Like
Did you see pictures of her too?
no, well she looked completely different.
Wow.
We both looked like
developed. She
we both
developed.
looked super different. But then I guess like
blow loads on each other
I
after.
guess she like had followed. I guess she like had followed my whole thing up until that point.
Yeah.
And then finally caught up to me in Vegas that specific night.
That might be a hot take.
But what's the prize? What's the
swallow your
What? Sorry.
What the fuck? You called yourself?
He had it all queued up.
What was that, dude? First class sounds better, dude.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Wait. Did you guys? What happened?
Did you get the fucking final release, the destination?
Did you get first class or not?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Anthony.
No. Because
Finish the quest.
the Singapore thing is better monetarily.
Yeah.
It is a better deal.
Singapore, I think, is the
No,
better.
but we don't
It's a
know
better
because
one.
what if the way that they were reading each other's Zangas, like that was the whole build-up, you know what I mean?
exactly? That was the foreplay.
But unless
10 years of worth of foreplay.
Unless she gave you a voucher.
What?
Okay.
No, that's not for that.
for
That's
first
I'm just
class.
saying it's like
That's
it was cathartic.
Hey, Ryan, that's amazing.
But dude, for Zanga though, that's the
Yeah.
thing that's what makes
He had a Zanga groupie, dude.
You want to know
That's
what better
the
fan
ultimate dream come true.
Because they were friends. It was like a relationship.
The ultimate dream come true is when both of you guys are like not very sexual organisms yet, so you really connect as spirits to see that they've developed into a fucking porn star. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit, that's fucking crazy.
We're back, baby.
Inside, outside sex at the same time.
Yeah, and it's mutual. She's like banging, he's like banging beats. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's also sad because I don't know what ever
Happened.
Her name
after
is?
that.
because you put her in a suitcase after.
Wherever you are.
You make it sound like
wherever you
I
are.
hacked her up and put her in a
Good
fucking
luck
suitcase.
escaping.
That's crazy.
I don't know what happened to her after. That's so strange.
The best fan interaction ever was when we were at Trump Tower and that black lady came up to us.
Oh my god.
Are you guys Jabberwockies? And then right after she goes, was that racist?
We didn't even get a chance to answer.
That's the best, dude.
And the funny thing is, like, you're not wrong. Some of these guys might be.
Like, you're way closer than you think.
Anthony's close. Anthony's close.
He's like,
You have no fucking idea how close
the
you are.
diagram is right on there. On the money.
Such a 2 years ago thing. Can we drop it?
Oh no, that was one of the best
That was
highlights
good.
ever.
That was
Best
Best
fan
memory.
One of
interaction.
my favorite memories ever.
Go ahead, Anthony Lee.
Dude, I can't top first class Zanga. That's all I gotta say.
But you've definitely been.
You definitely zinged your
You've been in
fair
the
share
cabinet.
of
You've been in the
Zangas.
cabinet.
You've definitely been to the Czech Republic.
You're doing that with your mouth.
Hey.
I see it.
Hey, check yourself, man.
Your wallpaper's on there, dude.
Oh, I got a really good one that helped me out of a sticky situation.
You're welcome, Anthony. Jesus.
It's just
So-
hot in here.
I was in Austria, and this is at the height of like country shutting down. So I took the last train from Germany to Austria, and Germany was shutting down.
Dude, this sounds like a movie.
Yeah, they were shutting down all transportations, right? Like, I guess like people from Italy weren't allowed to go into other countries because that's where the epicenter was. And then when everything was going down, we actually took a trip to Germany because Germany was still open, where Austria was like, you can't walk around or whatever. So then I guess we were told Germany's gonna shut down. You need to leave now. So we left to Austria, and then after that, I saw my plane tickets and all this stuff, and I was like, oh shit, planes are fucking shutting down too. And then I had a fan who reached out to me who worked for Austrian Air. And then he goes, Joe, like, I know you're out in the country right now. Like, I'm not like weird or whatever. I just want to make sure that you're gonna get home. And I was like, here's my ticket thing. And it says, he was right. Like when I checked the route, one of the flights were canceled. But on my boarding thingy on the app, it said that I was still on. So he was like, actually what's happening is you have a connector from Austria to Portugal or whatever, and then back to the US, your second flight is canceled. So you would have been stuck in the second country.
Portugal.
That's a pretty massive hookup.
Yeah, so he swapped my flights to, I think it was Dublin. And then so I was like, fuck, dude, that's fucking pretty awesome. I got to the airport. He fucking helped me out with all this shit. And then I put him in a vlog. And then I was able to go to Ireland. And then from Dublin, the flight got all fucking delayed. So by the time I got to Chicago, I missed my other flight. But another fan from United Airlines hit me up, got me on a flight to LA.
Wow.
So I was like,
How would you get anywhere without your fans?
dude, this is crazy.
That's
Well, because I was documenting and vlogging and like, thank God I was creating, like doing story, right? So people that were watching were like, I work for the airport. Let me
Fans
help
basically coordinated an extraction for you.
you. Basically, yeah.
Get Joe back to the States.
That's fucking crazy.
And it was the last.
operation.
It was the last flights out. Because you know, remember when Chicago was like crazy packed for like people were like delayed for 8 hours? When I went in there, it was the scariest shit, right? They had like a quarantine room. So you had to go in, and then the quarantine room had like, you know when you go into those walk-in fridges, those like plastic,
Oh yeah.
like
Curtain things. Yeah.
right? You go in, everyone's in a full hazmat suit. Wow. It looks like the zombie apocalypse. And then you walk in, they have these stupid ass surveys. They don't do shit. It just all like looks crazy. And then you get out, and I was like, that doesn't solve any fucking disease issues. But anyways,
It looks like it should. It looks like it maybe will.
yeah, and I was like stuck in Chicago, and I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get back to LA? And then me and the United Airlines guy, we're friends now, and like he hooked me up with like a buddy thingy for the United Airlines thing.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing about him for a long time.
Can I get access to the lounge in a couple of weeks? I'm gonna be on United, so I would love to go.
But yeah, it's like because of the whole fan base shit, like if I didn't know any of that, I would have been stuck in Europe.
You'd still be there.
Yeah. Not a bad place to be stuck at though.
Imagine you asking just the regular guy, hey, can you help me out? I don't watch any of your channels, sorry.
I don't watch JK, thank you.
I used to watch JK. Okay.